Ndị be anyị ekenere m unu. Asị m ka nke onye chiri ya zelu. Asị m unu ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, site n'ebe isi wee na-esore anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. Anyị si na ọ ya dịrị onye ọbụla na mma ka bụ ndị na-esore anyị n'ilu akwụkwọ n'ihe anyị na-ebe dị iche iche. N'ụbọchị nke taa anyị si na ọ ya dịrị anyị Igbo na mma, na anyị yarị ka echi na echi ede agwụ agwụ. Ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ ife wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ morning tea n'ilu akwụkwọ. Ihe a bụ gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe na-eme na obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ nwetara unu ka unu ga ya bụ ife, unu ga-esi ya bụ ife na tinye alụ nke unu ife unu chere gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile o kwugasị n'ilu akwụkwọ dị iche iche n'ụbọchị nke taa na morning tea. Dịka ị na-ege ya bụ ife, dropkwara your own comment n'ilu akwụkwọ, ọ dịkwa nnukwu mkpa. All right, over to you, sir.
Not going to relent in his push to silence any voice of dissenting as far as that position is concerned. So which way forward to heal the divide between or amongst the Nigerians, especially on Biafra crisis?
I think the best thing is to ask them what they want. I remember one time Professor Wole Soyinka said, if we can continue fighting Biafrans for such a long time, it's not long before we go to war, which is actually happening right now. Why don't we ask them what they want? And for sure they have voiced and they have said it, that they want referendum. Why? Because for a long time, they do not have a mutual understanding with the rest of the Nigeria nation. They are not understood. They are marginalized for such a long time. They are not wanted by the rest of the Nigerian government. So the best thing is to take them to a referendum so that we know.
Design the economic plan for Biafra. So it is very, very viable so far, looking very, very good. So those things are taken care of. Thank you.
The last question, the last question, please, sir. Yes, sorry, sir. Please, sir. In my observation, please. Yes, sir. I accept. Now, diplomatic wise, you know, sometimes you are doing a good thing, but if you are not well structured, you'll be given a bad name.
I don't know why you are talking. I don't know why you are talking about issues that are out there on the social media. You talked about economic viability team or economic viability of Biafra, which is also in the social media. The team have been shouting about it. Now you are talking about diplomacy. When you also heard me talking about the different fighting Biafra with multi-dimensional approach, using a multi-dimensional approach, the diplomatic approach, political approach, and the armed struggle. Yet you are here. You know, I don't know whether you just want to talk or something. I just went to your profile and I find out that you are sharing what we are doing. So that's why I'm going to address you very properly now. So yes, we are using a diplomatic approach where we have almost all the countries today, the Biafra liaison offices. We have also now activated lobbying committee because we have gone into agreement with lobby firm in Washington, D.C., so that they will start a negotiation or, on behalf of the Biafra government in exile, while we continue to defend ourselves using the arms available to us. And at the same time, using the political approach, which is the self-referendum we are fighting. And so I do not understand why some of you will just come and ask questions as if these things you are asking are not there in the social media. And that's why we are making everything public. We're not hiding it. We are not underground workers. Everything I do is on the public, both in our arms, both in the defense, and how everything is in the public. We're not hiding anything. So the issue of the diplomacy is being taken care of. And like I said, in the matter of weeks' time, we will have the first conference on that, press conference on that, on the Biafra government in exile lobby firm. They will come and debrief Biafrans in conjunction with me, myself, and of course the cabinet of the Biafra Republic government. So we're taking care of those things, but everything is step by step. You cannot just come and start talking about lobbies when there is nothing going on. So we need to have something going on first, have all the structures in place. That's why we have liaison offices all over the world. Active, not structure, physical office, not online office. Physical office all over the world. We have Biafra liaison offices. That is part of the diplomatic move. So from those offices, we are communicating to different individual countries, putting them on notice about the Biafra, the emergence and the restoration of new nation, emerging nation called Biafra. So as soon as Biafra is declared and we begin the defense of the Biafra land, those Lazen offices become the Biafra embassies. So that there is no any other diplomacy that is going to be more than that, apart from the lobbying agreement we have gone into, which will focus on the Washington D.C., European Union, and other human rights organizations across the globe. So we're taking care of that. Thank you. Somebody else.
Thank you, PM. Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, I'm happy to see this one here.
Ajare, please, before you go on to the next person, this African political, you said that people in Nigeria don't read and they are not following up what happens. The highest country where you have the highest rated professors and PhDs and master's degree holders, it is in Nigeria. So they read more than every other, they even read more than the Americans and the Europeans and the British. But the point is that they don't reason. Just like you come here now and you are telling us about people that don't read. Now, we have had a press briefing with the attorney that submitted the letter to the African Union. So, is that not something that was done diplomatically when you talk about diplomacy? So, what they have done to people far back there in Nigeria is that you read, but you cannot reason. But there are people that read more than even the people that brought English to you. Thank you so much.
Leave this. Let me ask these people where they always call PM, Samonepa. Then some of them they come here. Some of us that their hands are up. If I didn't call you, it's not anything. That some people when I identify them, I just want them to bring down their annoyance that they have against the PM. Let them bring it up here and ask him questions. As you see, I'm seeing one person here now that I'm very interested. I want to hear him. Chima with the US flag. Chima, please unmute yourself. Bring that question with the, chook you for Bele. That's you want the PM to answer you. Oh yeah, you have the time now. Grab it.
Yeah, PM, good afternoon from here. I agree to good afternoon. And secondly, Raphael, point of correction. You don't love PM more than me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me make that very clear.
But maybe let me make that very clear. Just go ahead and ask your question.
I want to make that clear because I want to make that clear. You guys probably think because you're a member of the cabinet, you love PM more than every other person. Maybe you gone through my account and you did not see me post anything about PM. I have other accounts that you should know. So that is, I want to clear that on that. But PM, I love you so much. Number one.
Okay.
Number one,
I see all the Nigeria things you post anyway. I see all your June 12 and everything.
I have other, like I said, I have other accounts, bro.
See your support.
So why are you impersonating? Why are you impersonating? Why can't you be real as PM? PM is using one account and he's posting Biafra real. You are posting one Nigeria on one end with one account.
Bro,
and then
I never posted anything. I'm a political analyst. Number one.
No, look at your post. There is nothing about Biafra.
Sonny,
Hold
on, I'm coming.
Allow him to just ask the question. Don't worry. Allow him. Please, Chima, go ahead with your question.
Sonny, the last time I called.
There's no need to argue. Please go ahead, just like I instructed. Go ahead with your question.
For the respect I have for you. For the respect and love I have for you, I will continue. So, first, PM, I'm part of the PM students. I'll probably say I'm 1 to 5 students here that follow PM, that know everything. He knows me. He knows when I speak. He knows. I follow him. I study him. I know everything. I can interpret everything he has said from day one to now. So PM, I want to give you kudos. I want to thank you. You just I'm not asking the question, just a little, because I won't ask question because I know you. I follow you bomber to bomber. So I basically will not ask questions. I just want to put in a little opinion, PM, please. I want to thank you for what you've been doing. Like we also in the court case today, Mazina, if you look at my profile, I posted it. Mazina Nkanu is bold, he's relaxed, he's confident because he knows, he's been informed that somebody out there is doing something and he's relaxed. He has the leverage over Nigeria. They cannot waste him the way they wasted King Saruwiwa and Abiola. They can't. They're scared of you. And they know he's the only one you can listen to. You've said this several times. You're not going to listen to him there. He's outside in Finland. That's the only place you can listen to him. So to let you know that I am a student of PM. Thank you. That's number one. And PM, number two, I still want to appreciate you because why? They know the level of pain they brought to Nigeria. Like they said, we are not violent. Musa himself, he has testified to this, that we are not violent. What did he say? He said the people you came to protect, when you turn around, they'll from back and shoot you. What does that mean? It means even the people are against the Nigerian terrorists. They are not in support of them. So we are not violent. If we are violent, everybody in Southeast would have been deserted. Every village would have been deserted. We are not violent. We are peaceful people. We are loving people. But our message is only to the military, the terrorist military. Move you up. I grew up in Lagos. When I come back to Nigeria, I fly from Lagos. You will never see checkpoints. Those things are to show that we are conquered people. It is a mental thing. We are conquered people. Like PM, you've always said, get all those terrorists out of our roads. We are not criminals. Even in the north, where my brother, they live in the north is peaceful. They don't have this amount of checkpoint in the north. So we are not aggressive. We are only aggressive to the terrorists. We are not violent, because if we are violent, based on what Musa said, he said asymmetric war. What is an asymmetric war? He said even the people stockpile the weapon for them. That means even the people you're fighting against the people. It's simple. So how can we be violent if those people are still helping us, protect us, give us information and everything? So we're not violent. So PM, I want to congratulate you. I want to thank you. And to my to Raphael, I beg, never enter come this place, I beg. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chima. Next person, please.
Thank you, Chima. Thank you. No problem. If Echo, please grab the mic. You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is the first time I'm speaking in this platform. I thank you, Mazi, Simon Eba, and those that are listening to me. What I want to say is I'm not actually a registered member of IPOB or Biafra government in exile, but I follow Simon Eba very well, and I love anyone who is fighting for our people. And I love the truth. I love doing the right thing. And but I have entered different platforms where they are talking about Simon Ekpa. Yeah, but in this place they are talking about him. I used to defend him. And sometimes they ask me, am I his follower? I said to him, what I see him doing, there's nothing that you can tell me, because right now everybody is talking about Nnamdi Kanu. But when Nnamdi Kanu was there, everybody was against him. So if Simon Ekpa is not doing the right thing, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu would have said it. And what I'm trying to say now is about some few things that some people said about how insultive people that follows him is, or they used to be. You know, sometimes I used to calm them down, and I told them the struggle is not easy. But I am just trying to say, we now, by the grace of God, I think the Prime Minister has already gathered much, and many people that are following him secretly. Even like myself now, this is the first time I'm talking about, on this platform. It took me more than courage to talk, but I want to say this. When I see some things happening outside, I come to defend. But what I'm trying to say, this level of insults that people are complaining, I am just saying, is it any way that even though that Nigerian government, they don't need calmness, because it's actually a terrorist government, but we that are the Igbos, some of us may be novice. So if they ask questions that they don't understand, please feel free, calm down. I really love the way Simon Ekpa handled this man, Pew. I was even laughing at the point. In fact, I'm actually looking for that harshness here. I'm actually here to see myself the insult and the kind of not being tolerant. I have not seen it yet. So I just want to give kudos. But this issue of the post, like what happened in Abia State, I came to the platform, they were talking about it, and they were all Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. I asked the person, did Simon Ekpa said he was the one that sent these people? He said, yes, that's what he said. Where did he say it? They said they didn't say anything. And I told them, as an Igbo man, think very well. If there is any place that they will kill soldiers, is it in Abia State? I am seeing the hand of Nigeria government there, just to destroy that economic hub of Igbo land. That it is not. No Igbo man will try to do that in Abia State. That okay, it is not long and a lot of things are going on now. So is there any way that at least those that are following, so that they will not be confused? Because sometimes they say that Simon Ekpa make claim of things that he didn't do, stuff like that. And also, there was the one that actually got me mad. I even called one of my brother. He may be on this platform. I said, what is this? It happened in Nnewi. That was my area. And I made call. But I saw the video or the picture that was sent by Prime Minister and said that the terrorist has gone down. But when I made the call, I had different story. They said that it was actually the vigilante that was killed by unknown gunmen. Do you understand? So it took one of you guys time to actually tell me, that in fact, I actually sent message to a PM. I was very angry. That's the first time I sent message. I'm not a psychophant. I'm a man of myself. I respect people that do whatever that is right. And I don't have permanent enemy and I don't have permanent friend. As long as we are doing what is right and justice, I will support that. I just want to use my mic, please. This is what I just feel like to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody that is against the arm carrying person under Nigeria within Biafra territory, I support it. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Ifeko. And it is clear now you can see that what they do is just propaganda, lie up and down. The other guy that came here, you saw him, and the PM took all his time to ask him. You can see that there is no way they can defend any of the accusation. A PM is destroying the economy of Southeast, and there is nothing they can say about what's happening in the other parts of Nigeria. Thank you very much for that clarity. Thank you. All right, we move. Worry sister, please.
Can I speak?
Quick.
Thank you very much.
Let's be very quick, just 60 seconds, please. Let's leave our colleagues out of it.
No, I'm not. I just want to say thank you very much, my PM. I'm not going to do any screaming here. We have other places to do it. Because we know we have so many journalists from other parts that is watching. One of them just spoke. I just want to add to what you said. One of the terrorist guy, the terrorist guy, the one that they released from prison after kidnapping girls, kill soldiers, kill policemen, and in their news they released another 6,000 terrorist guys again with that man, and they celebrated that guy when they released him after killing and kidnapping children, school children, girls to be precise. They kidnapped them and they killed some of them, and with police. And the military man did not do anything, but the army, the Nigerian government released those people, 6,000 of them, and they employed them into the military. I'm just saying, are you not sure that those are the people, those 6,000 plus the head that they released not quite long, that came to our Biafra land, that that are terrorizing us, that our DLA is dealing with? I'm just asking, maybe that is them or not, because there are some journalists here, so that they should know that this Nigeria army is full of terrorists and not proper army men. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, do you want to respond to that, or we go ahead? I did not understand that.
We can move ahead.
Right, thank you very much. Yeah, worry sister, thank you. Please, like I said, 60 seconds is enough for you to ask a very salient and a very engaging question. Don't unmute. If you unmute your mic, I'm going to remove you. Frederick, I just have to remove you. Please don't unmute your mic, please. Please bring. Manson, you want to say something? Please go ahead, Manson.
Yes, Chineke, just to clarify something. Ifeko that was speaking before said if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu condemns Mazin Simon Ekpa from the interviews that they are asking him in court, that they will not, Biafrans will not listen to him again. This is some of the things that makes us go angry with some of you. You come pick the mic and then you say you're a Biafran, Oh, you support Simon Ekpa, you support the Biafran government in Israel. And then you want to hear when the zoo government media is asking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, do you support Simon Ekpa? So that they will now say, I support or I don't support him or I condemn him. Then you come back to say, if he has condemned him, Biafrans will not listen to him, Biafrans will not follow him. There's something people need to understand. Whatever Mazen Nnamdi Kanu says as he is in court does not determine whatever the government of Biafra does. And you don't need to wait and to use what he says to determine what will happen next. Because he is inside there and we are the ones fighting to see him released. So whatever he says or whichever they twist the question so that it will suit your narrative, so that you come back here to tell us, oh, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said this against you, Mazen Nnamdi said that, it doesn't change anything or any template from the Biafran government in Israel. This is one thing we need to get into your head. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my minister. Thank you so much. Please, going forward 60 seconds, and I will stop you if you are talking too long. Please go ahead, 60 seconds, please.
Thank you very much, Raphael, and good evening to our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. I just wanted to add to what everybody is saying here. It's the comments made by Kamala Harris, the Vice President of America, on the Ukraine summit. Kamala Harris said peoples have the right to choose their own government, nations, and have the right to choose their own alliances. Their inalienable right. Government must protect the rule of law, must be cherished. Sovereignty and territorial integrity must be respected, and national border should not be changed by force. And in respect of what Kamala has said, what we are doing, it's not violence. That's just what I want to add to it. If we have to protect our borders and for our borders not to be taken by force by the military, the Nigerian military, the zoo military have, according to what I heard on social media and in the news, in fact, it's in the news, they have over 800 army checkpoints just around the eastern, not the eastern region, just the 5 states of the Igbo land. They said they have over 800 army checkpoints. So if that is not conquering an area or a set of people, what is that? And that is actually absolutely declaring war against us. So no one, Biafrans are not violent, our Prime Minister is not violent, we are just protecting our borders. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for that particular submission. As a matter of fact, Nigeria has forcefully changed the border against every legal framework, international community and the international law. Nigeria have changed borders, changed our map without the consent of Biafra people. First, they created 6 geopolitical zone without the consent of the people. That is destruction of map. And that's exactly what Kamala Harris means. They went further to create state, dividing us to fight each other. And a lot of people embraced it gullibly without understanding the motive behind it. That is exactly what Kamala Harris is talking about. Now they want to now impose what they call the regional government under that false map, under that false border. That is what Kamala Harris is talking about. And we are saying that enough is enough. You cannot continue to distort map, change demography without the consent of the people, without asking people, do you like this? So that tomorrow, when problem is coming, they know what they are going into. They know that, yes, we asked for you, we agree that you should do this. We agree that in the Western world, in Finland, for example, I have been involved in politics for a very long time in Finland. Since 2012, I got involved in politics. In 2012, I contested the first election in Finland 2012. Now, in Finland, if government want to change anything, they seek the consent of the people. They conduct what they call survey. What do you think about this? What do you think about it? It takes years. Years. There's going to be debate upon debate. There's going to be amendment upon amendment until they design it in a way that people are going to be comfortable with it. They present it to people and sell the idea to the people, and then also tell the people why this is going to be for your good. And then, bam, it is going to go to the, to the parliament for voting. Sometimes it doesn't even go to the parliament. Sometimes the development comes through the municipal, the councillors and all that. You go through this channel. They have to also consult the people that voted them. They conduct survey, and from that survey, they start working on that particular project until they will convince the people before it goes into the voting at the local parliament, where people will adopt it and make it becomes a law or something. They have to debate it. It has to be on the media and all that. This is what governance is all about, and that's what I'm bringing to Biafra land. Not where somebody will sit in Abuja and somebody who he did not even vote, he just manipulated himself and become a senator. You go to Abuja, where other people will be there manipulating him. It does not represent your interest. And before you know it, they say, oh, they are creating state too. You don't know anything about it. Tomorrow you sleep in Anambra, you wake up in Ebonyi. You don't know about it. Next tomorrow you sleep in Enugu, you wake up in Ebonyi State. You don't know how it's come about. Nobody consulted you. Nobody consulted the people. How do we divide this boundary? And today, there are communal clashes, especially in Biafra. I want you people to understand. Have you ever heard in the northern Nigeria where there is communal clashes? Did you ever hear that there is communal clashes in the northern Nigeria? I'm asking you. The same thing in Yoruba land. Do you ever hear that, oh, there's a communal clash in Nadekiti? People are fighting for land. Do you ever hear that? No, never. But it is in the southeast and the south side, especially in the southeast. That's where you hear this small 5 states in the southeast. That's where you hear communal clashes. That's where you hear land. Oh, these people are fighting for land. That people are fighting for border. It's because they did it on purpose. It's targeted at making sure they destroy everything in the Igbo and Biafra. So they create this border, distort it to make you become enemy to each other. But you can't hear. You can never hear in the news that there is a fight in Yoruba land. People are fighting. There is communal clash in Yoruba land. I have never heard anything like that. It's something in the north. Because when you look at the southwest, you see that all of them are in the same state. All of them are in the same region. He did not see a Yoruba-speaking region in the southeast, in Igbo-speaking part. He did not see a Yoruba-speaking region in part of Hausa, except where they have conquered in Kwara State. If you see, tell me. But come to Biafra land, you see how they have divided everybody and try to turn us against each other. It's a planned game. Go to the north, they have the same thing. There is no distortion of the map, except when they want to grab the middle belt. Go to the map now, you see how they have grabbed middle belt. And they are claiming that the middle belt now is part of the 19 northern state. Middle belt is never a northern state, but they are claiming it. So, and that is what Kamala Harris was talking about. They're forcefully changing demography, imposing map, and that's what we are rejecting now. We are fighting against it. And this particular Biafra government in exile, which I'm the prime minister, will fight Nigeria to the last. They will never ever succeed in creating additional state. They will never ever succeed in anything in position of regional government. All we want is outright freedom from Nigeria. We don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria. And believe me, one good thing is that Nigeria will burn down and Biafra will still come. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, my peer. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, Ebon, please bring your questions very, very quickly, and then let's continue from here. Ben Chooks, please, 60 seconds, please bring your question very quickly.
Oh, thank you so much, Mazi Ralph. Thank you. They have been kicking me out from up and down. Thank God I have an opportunity.
And I've been looking for you to bring you back.
Yeah. PM, you have really hit many things turned many stones upside down. You came at the right time when we really, really need you. All these things, all this creation they are creating is an advice given to them by a madman called Gowan. That is the template they want to use in order to divide us more. But my question is, PM, please, what is the last advice you will give to those people sitting on the fence till now, and those who doesn't want to accept the Biafran government in exile of what we are doing? What will be the last advice you can give to them? Thank you.
I am telling you, it is already getting late. The Messiah that we prayed for has come. And very soon we don't need their support anymore. And when that happened, I pity for those who have not been part of this struggle till now. Now we and them will put leg for one trouser. No international community will come for them when the time comes. We are going to design a policy that will make sure they pay dearly for not supporting the struggle. But we are not going to evict them from Biafra land. They are Biafrans, they are our brothers and sisters. But we are going to design a policy that will make sure that how they sabotage the struggle and the freedom of Biafra, they will pay dearly for it. Everyone will be treated equal in Biafra land. But those who did not support us, the policy and the law of Biafra will be designed in a way that they are going to pay heavily for not being part of the struggle until the freedom. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben Chooks. Thank you very much for that question. Please, OBANPG, please bring your question in 60 seconds, please.
All right. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Please go ahead. 60 seconds.
Okay, good evening, my PM. I thank you for all you've been doing. Thank you very much. So my own contribution is this. I want to tell everybody, those who are listening, that we are not violent at all. See, what we are doing is that we are kind of disseminating the terrorists in our land. The only problem Nigeria has is that they don't think. I don't know why. We read, but we don't think. And nobody have asked questions. Those people that they integrated into the army, those repented, so-called repented Boko Haram, they put into the army. Where are they? They were sent to the Biafra land.
Ask a question. Ask a question. Please ask a question very quickly, please. Questions.
Okay.
Not advices. Questions, please.
No, I'm not it's not an advice. I'm trying to clear some people that think we are violent. So I'm trying to let them know that we are dealing with those terrorists that are sent to our land. Because I could remember the time we started calling these people terrorists, the people in uniform, those people carrying guns that are in uniform in Biafra land. The time we started calling them terrorists was when we had that Nigerian government integrated thousands of terrorists into the army. I could remember that was when we started calling them terrorists, and that's what they are. And we're not violent. We are fighting terrorists that are killing our people. So I want everybody to know this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, please come up and ask a question. Leave the advert.
And let me, please, we have just 5 minutes. Let me say it very clear. I am not scared of being tagged violent. What matters is that if there is a place I'm going to ask a question about being violent, I will be very pleased to answer the question. But I don't care whether you call me violent, you call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. What I care most is that those who come to kill our people don't kill us again and go free.
I don't put my hand up.
I think
I don't know who is interrupting.
You had better go now. Remove this guy. He has been distracting us since.
So I'm not here to debunk the fact that we're not violent because I'm scared. I'm not scared of anything. If you want to call me violent, if it is defending our people against Nigeria terrorist state is violent, I accept it. I don't care. What I care most is that, believe me, if you come to Biafra land to kill our people, you will die there. We'll make sure we kill you there and we bury you in Biafra land. Biafra land, we swallow you. This is not in 2007 or 2017. This is not 2018, 19, and where you were killing them in Obibo, throwing them in the river, in Obibo River. No, I am not going to be an agitator, and under my leadership, you kill people that are carrying flag, and then I will be there shouting, like they did to Mazen Ambikano. It is never going to happen here. If that is what you're expecting me to do, I accept being violent, if that is what you mean by violent. If what you mean by violent is for me to watch our people killed like they killed them in Mpo, so that I will not be a violent person, I accept it. Call me whatever you want. But under my leadership, you can't kill any Biafran again. If you come, you will die. Before you even shoot a gun, we'll bring you down. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM, sir. Thank you very much. So this one is very, very clear for those that are, jumping up and down, asking questions, saying that we are violent, we are not violent, and this and that. It is very, very clearly stated now. And the PM said he has only 5 minutes. That means we can take only 3 questions within 5 minutes. So Oracle, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Thank you very much, Mazi Rafael. My PM, my question is very simple. What do you suggest that everyone who is truly a Biafran, who knows what their decision is, need to be doing to make sure that they are playing every role? Because this agitation is not going to be put on your head alone. Everyone is playing a role. Everyone must play a role. But some people want to play a role, but they are confused of which and what to do. For me, just regard me as a reserve, because I and I won't work as okay. But I'm speaking generally. What do you think those who really want to play a genuine role on their own?
Thank you. He has said it. Let's see if PM has any response for that.
Thank you very much. Part of fix is not cheap. But and all that. Recruitment, if we need
going to reverse.
I will let everybody know. I will announce it. And we know how to do our recruitment. But for now, we don't need a recruitment. All we need now is your financial support to make sure that we have adequate equipment so that anytime they like today we have tested, you see the technology we tested, it dug well. Oh, grew well now. And our tank disappear. To the thing we need to make a lot of touch on it so that it will be more powerful than what you see today. That's what we're looking at. So not there is no magic. There is no other way to this freedom than this. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you.
I think I will take the last question, please.
Okay, thank you, Oracle. And then the last question will come from Prime IG. Your hand has been up since. Please make sure it is a question. Go ahead.
Good morning from here, my PM. Good morning, everyone. Please, I want to say a few words, not really a question.
Okay, please. Let's take a question.
Please, just 1 minute, please. Okay, those who are trying to hear anything from our leader have given us, Mazam Nandekan have given us every down thing that he need to give us when he was free. He told us that Zoo terrorists will die in Biafra land, and he also make it very clear when he was free. He also make it very clear that anyone supporting Nigeria will die. Both him and his family, they will all die. He make it very clear when he was
Thank
free.
you.
So
Thank you very
anything
much.
he's saying,
Thank you very much, Prime.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
These are things that we have said repeatedly. I thought you were supposed to ask a very engaging question. You just put the same thing every day. But PM, thank you very much, sir. I hand over to you, my Minister of Communication.
Hey, just to say a very big thank you to all Biafrans and to my Prime Minister.
I have an engaging question.
Journalists that have keyed in.
I think this guy wanted to ask a question. I don't know. I wanted to bring him.
Give him the mic. The Prime Minister said
Kevin Sesh, and they took you for body. Maybe you have a very important question. That's why you are interrupted. Can you do that now, please, Kevin?
Sure. Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So let's skip ahead to the supposed future. So you got the referendum, BIAFRA was ushered into existence, that new iteration of BIAFRA. When that happens, will prop up as the leader of
Egbo m na-ege ntị, daalụ nne na ụmụ ife ka unu si wee na-esoro anyị n'idu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 n'ụbọchị nke taa anyị na-akpọ ya morning tea. Unu anụgonu ya bụ ife mgbakọrịta ụka ya bụ ife Maazị Simon Ekpa bụ Biafran Prime Minister or Biafran Public Government na-eze anyị dịka o si dị n'afọ ka o si ada n'iru akwụkwọ. Gịnị ka ị nwere ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ dị iche iche dropụla ya on the comment section below. Ọzọ dịkwa ka ibi ya bụ ọbụna nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị na-esorela anyị n'iru akwụkwọ, onye na-afụ ya bụ ihe onyonyo anyị kaba alụ ka ị like ya and turn on notification, share kwe ka o wetakwa ndị ọzọ ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Daalụ nne na Igbo ọma na-ege ntị. Oge na-adịrị anya onye ndu ya apụta n'ụlọ mkpọrọ. Ka emesịanụ ụmụnne m.